Hello viewers, welcome to SKTV. This is Primetime English News. First, the headlines. Rajya Sabha passes statutory resolution confirming imposition of President's rule in Manipur. Union Home Minister Amit Shah cites lack of claimants for government formation. Representatives of all Manipur United Clubs Organization AMUCO and Federation of Civil Society Organization FOX land in New Delhi to take part in crucial meeting to be convened by Ministry of Home Affairs tomorrow. Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences JNIMS faces alarming waste management crisis, raising fears of potential public health risk. Ban on single-use plastic is Manipur's only viable option in absence of composting facilities, asserts Mahud Principal Secretary R.K. Dinesh. And Manipur University bags consolation prize at the 3rd National Women Student Parliament. SKTV's news anchor Jessie Thiam among outstanding team members. And now the news in detail. A day after Lok Sabha gave its approval to imposition of President's rule in Manipur, Rajya Sabha also confirmed President's rule in Manipur. The upper house gave the approval at around 3:58 this morning after a discussion that saw participation of 11 speakers, including Union Home Minister Amit Shah, who responded to the debate. Responding to opposition, Amit Shah asserted that Manipur is an important issue. Why don't you work till late night for once tonight? He further explained that the resolution was moved towards the end of the session because even as the session was on, the government had been holding talks separately with both groups. Amit Shah expressed confidence that a joint meeting with both groups will soon be held in New Delhi. Speaking further, Amit Shah said President's rule was not imposed because of the failing law and order as claimed by the opposition and due to fear of no confidence motion. Congress do not have the numbers to move no confidence motion, the Home Minister added. The President's rule was imposed only after the Governor consulted all parties and no MLAs came forward to stake claim. Replying to one MP's question on whether the government had a deadline to restore peace like the one they have set to end Naxalism, Amit Shah clarified that there is a difference between Naxalism and ethnic violence. Let me clarify what is happening in Manipur, the Home Minister said. It is not terrorism or communal clashes. Tackling ethnic clashes is different. The Home Minister reiterated that the violence was started by a High Court order that has been set aside by the Supreme Court.
मणिपुर में साल का 225 दिन तक कर्फ्यू ब्लॉकेड बंद रहता था। 7 साल तक एक भी दिन कर्फ्यू नहीं हुआ था। हाई कोर्ट का एक जजमेंट आया माननीय। जजमेंट के अंदर भारत सरकार को पूछे बगैर, रिकॉर्ड पर जवाब दिए बगैर, ट्राइबल कमीशन को पूछे बगैर एक जाति को ट्राइबल घोषित कर दिया। इसके कारण ट्राइबलों में अनरेस्ट हुआ और इसके खिलाफ एक बड़ा रोष हुआ और ट्राइबल नॉन ट्राइबल के बीच में झगड़ा हुआ। किसी ने इसको टेररिज्म का नाम दे दिया समझे बगैर, किसी ने इसको सरकारी विफलता का नाम दिया और कुछ लोगों ने उसको धार्मिक संघर्ष मान लिया। ना ये दो धर्मों के बीच में संघर्ष था, ना वहां कोई टेररिज्म की घटना थी, ना लॉ एंड ऑर्डर का फेल्योर था। मान्यवर, एक जजमेंट के कारण बहुत इनसिक्योरिटी पूरी ट्राइब्स के अंदर फैली कि रिजर्वेशन पर हमारा अधिकार चला जाएगा और इसके लिए एक ओर से प्रदर्शन हुआ, दूसरी ओर से प्रदर्शन हुआ और इतनी विस्फोटक स्थिति हुई कि 4 दिन तक पूरे प्रयास करने के बावजूद शांति नहीं कर पाए। ये दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण जजमेंट के कारण ये हिंसा हुई है और ये जातीय हिंसा है। वो जजमेंट को दूसरे ही दिन सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने स्टे कर दिया मान्यवर, क्योंकि गैर संवैधानिक जजमेंट था। सुप्रीम कोर्ट का सेटल लॉ है, किसी भी जाति को ट्राइब घोषित करना है तो जब तक ट्राइबल कमीशन, कैबिनेट और संसद ये सभी नोटिफाइड नहीं करते हैं, कोई कोर्ट ऑर्डर से नहीं हो सकता है। इस सेटल जजमेंट को डिस्टर्ब कर रातों रात भारत सरकार का जवाब लिए बगैर, ट्राइबल कमीशन भारत सरकार का जवाब लिए बगैर एक जाति को ट्राइबल घोषित कर दिया और इसके कारण ये पूरी हिंसा मान्यवर हुई थी।
Representatives of all Manipur United Clubs Organization AMUKO and Federation of Civil Society Organization FOX Manipur have reached New Delhi to take part in crucial meeting which will be convened by Ministry of Home Affairs tomorrow, April the 5th. The meeting will be attended by civil society organizations of Meitei and Kuki-Zo communities. From AMUKO, a 3-member team consisting of its president Phairoizam Nandoluang, advisor Ito Tongbram, and social scientist Dhunabir Laishtam will be attending the meeting, while for Fox, its president in charge B.M. Shah, spokesperson KH Joni and Ngangbam Jameson Kuman will be present in the meeting. Speaking to reporters before departing Imphal, AMUKO President Phairoizam Nandoluang told that the organization had received a verbal invitation from MHA. The organization will present the aspirations of the people of Manipur, especially the collective desire to safeguard the territorial integrity of the state. Meanwhile, Federation of Haumi today maintained that it doesn't expect any positive outcome from the Meitei CSOs and Kuki CSOs meeting in Delhi tomorrow. Speaking in this regard, General Secretary of Federation of Haumi Y. Sham Kuman maintained that the meeting was convened by MHA just to show that government is working towards peace and reconciliation, while asserting the meeting will not bring any positive outcome for indigenous communities, as Kuki CSOs have set a precondition for the talk and decided to stick to the demands of separate administration and opposition to centre's proposal for free movement. If the talk takes place, it will be assumed that MHA has agreed to preconditions set by Kuki CSOs. Serious concerns have emerged over the state of waste management at Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences, JNIMS in Imphal. Allegations suggest that improper disposal of biomedical and hospital waste is threatening public health. If left unaddressed, this failure in waste handling could turn a life-saving institution into a source of serious disease. We now bring you an exclusive ground report from our chief reporter, Ketrimayum Premchand.
Disturbing scenes have emerged from Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences or JNIMS, located at PRIYOBARTA in Imphal East District. Solid waste and remnants have been found piled up within the campus of the state's prominent medical institution, which operates under the Directorate of Health Services Manipur. What's even more concerning is that several of these waste materials, including what appears to be biomedical waste, are being buried inside the soil, right inside the hospital premises. Sources indicate that instead of proper disposal, efforts are underway to cover these hazardous materials after letting them accumulate for days. Central Pollution Control Board under the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change has laid down clear rules for disposal of biomedical waste. Under the Biomedical Waste Management Rules 2016, waste must be carefully sorted and stored in color-coded bins: yellow for infectious waste, red for contaminated plastics, blue for glass, white for syringes and needles, and green for general waste. Each type of waste has its own method of safe disposal. But when these rules are ignored and solid biomedical and general waste are piled up together or trying to bury, it can become a breeding ground for diseases. On the other hand, colored bins meant to separate hazardous materials are being dumped in an area near the morgue inside JNIMS complex, right next to Modern College, causing inconvenience to the staffs and students of the college. Adding to the concern, the hospital lacks proper fencing, As a result, cattle frequently enter the area feeding on biomedical waste, posing serious public health risks.
ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯡ ꯃꯥꯔꯇꯤꯟ ꯋꯥꯏꯔꯣꯛꯄꯝ ꯀꯧꯖꯩ ꯑꯩꯁꯨ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯃꯣꯗꯔꯟ ꯀꯣꯂꯦꯖ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ 4th ꯁꯦꯃꯤꯁꯇꯔ BSc ꯐꯤꯖꯤꯛꯁ ꯑꯣꯅꯔꯁꯇ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯤ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯂꯩꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯃꯣꯗꯔꯟ ꯀꯣꯂꯦꯖꯀꯤ ꯃꯦꯁ ꯍꯣꯜꯒꯤ ꯃꯊꯛꯇꯅꯤ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯍꯦꯛ ꯊꯪꯅꯕ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯖꯦꯅꯤꯝꯁ ꯂꯣꯝꯗꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯊꯤ ꯀꯣꯝꯊꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯊꯝꯃꯦ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯍꯧꯅꯔꯤꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯃꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯦꯁ ꯍꯣꯜ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯆꯥꯕ ꯊꯛꯄ ꯑꯃ ꯏꯔꯨꯖ ꯃꯥꯏꯊꯖꯕ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯈꯣꯠꯂꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯐꯠꯇ ꯍꯥꯎꯊꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯍꯤꯛ ꯃꯇꯥꯏ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯕꯥꯏꯑꯣꯗꯤꯒ꯭ꯔꯦꯗꯦꯕꯜ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯅ ꯐꯠꯇ ꯍꯥꯎꯊꯤ ꯄꯨꯁꯜꯂꯛꯄ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯃꯔꯤ ꯂꯩꯅꯕ ꯑꯣꯊꯣꯔꯤꯇꯤꯅ ꯌꯦꯡ ꯇꯥꯕꯤꯔꯒ ꯑꯊꯨꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯊꯕꯛꯁꯤ ꯂꯦꯞꯄꯤꯌꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯨꯗꯦꯟ ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯌꯟꯒꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯠꯇꯒꯤꯁꯨ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯊꯕꯛꯁꯦ ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯄꯤꯔꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯀꯟꯕ ꯈꯣꯡꯖꯪ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯟꯖꯒꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯋꯥꯐꯝꯁꯦ ꯊꯝꯖꯒꯦ
ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯡ ꯁꯨꯅꯦ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯁꯣꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯀꯜꯆꯔ ꯁꯦꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯇꯔꯤ ꯃꯣꯗꯔꯟ ꯀꯣꯂꯦꯖꯀꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯣꯝ ꯅꯥꯀꯟꯁꯤꯗ ꯖꯦꯅꯤꯝꯁ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯁꯣꯝꯗꯅ ꯚꯦꯇꯦꯅꯔꯤꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯃꯁꯤꯁꯦ ꯂꯥꯛꯊꯣꯛꯄꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯃꯁꯤꯗꯩ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯄ ꯃꯅꯝ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯃꯣꯠ ꯑꯀꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯝ ꯀꯩꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯛꯆꯥꯡ ꯁꯣꯛꯅꯤꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔꯗ ꯁꯣꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯗꯔꯟ ꯀꯣꯂꯦꯖꯀꯤ ꯑꯦꯟꯚꯥꯏꯔꯣꯟꯃꯦꯟ ꯁꯣꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯦ ꯃꯁꯤꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯥ 2-3 ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯀꯨꯏꯗ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯉꯔꯥꯡ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗꯁꯨ ꯖꯦꯅꯤꯝꯁꯀꯤ ꯗꯤꯔꯦꯛꯇꯔꯗ ꯄꯤꯁꯟꯕ ꯂꯩꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯆꯦ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯟꯗ ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯄꯤꯔꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯀꯩꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯁꯤꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯆꯥꯅ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯆꯥꯅ ꯗꯤꯁꯄꯣꯁ ꯇꯧꯗ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣই ꯃꯣꯗꯔꯟ ꯀꯣꯂꯦꯖ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯨꯗꯦꯟ ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯌꯟꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯏꯀꯩꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯌꯣꯛꯇ ꯆꯪꯕ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯈꯣꯡꯖꯪ ꯈꯪꯖꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ.
Speaking to SKTV News, Jennings authorities have admitted that they are struggling due to severe financial constraints, leading to difficulties in disposal of solid waste from the institute as well as the hospital. They also admitted that errors were made in waste segregation as issues are being faced due to lack of proper supply of color-coded beans. SKTV News, while visiting the hospital, found biomedical waste improperly managed. Yellow bean bags were seen covering green and red beans, making it hard to distinguish between biomedical and general waste. Waste piles were left near patient wards, raising serious health concerns. However, Jennings authorities have mentioned that efforts are being made to look into the matter soon. On the other hand, when SKTV News contacted officials of Directorate of Health Services Manipur, they assured that the issue will be addressed after holding discussions with Jennings authority. Proper biomedical waste management is critical. If neglected, it can pose serious health hazards, not just for patients, but for staff and the general public. The current situation at Jennings highlights alarming consequences of underfunding essential public health institutions. If immediate intervention is not taken, Jennings risks turning from a life-saving institution into a danger zone.
Now, Mahud Principal Secretary R.K. Dinesh has emphasized the importance of finding an alternative to plastic in Manipur. He was speaking during the consultative workshop on Plastic Waste Management Rules 2016, ban of single-use plastic items, which was jointly organized by Department of Mahud, Directorate of Environment and Climate Change and Manipur Pollution Control Board at Hotel Imphal today. Speaking further, R.K. Dinesh said that plastic products are comfortable to use. However, it also polluted the environment and caused health hazards. He added that Lamding solid waste management is overflown by plastic waste. Further, R.K. Dinesh emphasized the importance of finding an alternative to plastics as there is no recycled waste to energy industrial composting facility in the state and that burning of plastic waste is prohibited by law.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯆꯥꯎꯗꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯟꯁꯔꯟ ꯗꯤꯄꯥꯔꯠꯃꯦꯟ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯆꯠꯂꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤ ꯏꯔꯝ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯦꯡꯗꯣꯛꯅꯕ ꯁꯤꯃꯝꯁꯦ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯁꯇꯤꯛꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯃꯁꯤꯗ ꯀꯣꯊꯣꯛꯄꯗ ꯑꯋꯥꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯌꯦꯕ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯗꯤꯒ꯭ꯔꯦꯗꯁꯨ ꯇꯧꯗꯦ ꯐꯨꯜꯂ ꯂꯩ ꯅꯥꯂꯥ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯟ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯐꯨꯜꯂ ꯂꯩꯌꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯁꯇꯤꯛꯁꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯅꯤꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯃꯥꯁꯤ ꯍꯧꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯗꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯁꯇꯤꯛꯁꯤ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯁꯇꯤꯛꯅ ꯌꯣꯝꯕ ꯄꯣꯠꯁꯦ ꯄꯥꯛ ꯐꯠꯇꯦ ꯋꯥꯇꯔ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯨꯐ ꯑꯣꯏ ꯍꯣꯡꯉꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯜꯇꯤꯃꯦꯠ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯀꯣꯁꯁꯤ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯨꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯇꯥꯡꯉꯦꯕ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯟꯚꯥꯏꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯇ ꯀꯣꯁ ꯍꯦꯜꯊꯇ ꯀꯣꯁ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯗꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯩꯕꯅ ꯃꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯨ ꯇꯧꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯁꯇꯤꯛꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯀꯣꯁꯂꯤ ꯑꯜꯇꯔꯅꯦꯇꯤꯚ ꯂꯩꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯜꯇꯔꯅꯦꯇꯤꯚꯇꯨꯅ ꯁꯤꯟꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯅ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯕꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯕꯩꯁꯤꯅ ꯕꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯅꯠꯇꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯄꯥꯝꯕꯩꯁꯦ ꯂꯩꯇꯦꯕ ꯗꯤꯃꯥꯟ ꯁꯥꯏꯗꯇ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯁꯇꯤꯛꯁꯤ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯗꯅꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯜꯇꯔꯅꯦꯇꯤꯚ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯄꯕ꯭ꯂꯤꯛꯇꯁꯨ ꯈꯪꯍꯟꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯁꯇꯤꯛ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕꯤꯒꯅꯨ ꯅꯣꯏꯅ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯀꯣꯝꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯁꯇꯤꯛ ꯕꯦꯒ ꯑꯃ ꯕꯖꯥꯔꯗꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯂꯩ ꯆꯠꯄꯒꯤ ꯃꯍꯨꯠꯇ ꯔꯤꯌꯨꯖꯦꯕꯜ ꯇꯧ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯕꯣꯇꯜ ꯕꯦꯒ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯦꯔꯥ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯑꯜꯇꯔꯅꯦꯇꯤꯚ ꯊꯤꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯁꯥꯅꯁꯨ ꯈꯔ ꯈꯔ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯣꯟ ꯂꯦꯚꯦꯜꯗ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯁꯇꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯌꯨꯁꯁꯦ ꯍꯟꯊꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯇꯩ ꯄꯥꯝꯕꯩꯁꯦ ꯁꯨꯡꯂꯩ ꯂꯩꯇꯦ.
Meanwhile, Environment, Forest and Climate Change Principal Secretary Arun Kumar Sinha highlighted that Forest, Environment and Climate Change had urged relevant officials to fully implement Manipur Plastic Policy 2022. He further expressed disappointment over plastic waste piling up at Loktak Lake due to the massive floods of last year. He added that according to Manipur Plastic Policy 2022, stockists and distributors can be fined up to 10,000 rupees if they are found to be violating the regulation provided by the policy regarding plastic products, and street vendors can be fined from 200 to 3,000 rupees. The authority can even seize relevant documents of the stockists and distributors.
So we are educating this stockists and distributors that they don't bring the single-use plastic in the state because that's the first place. And of course, then those who are using and other people. And I'm very sure that if you implement this law in its true spirit, to get rid of the single-use plastic. And I urge upon all of you to, of course, taking action is one part, but I think educating the people is very, very important. Once we are able to do that, maybe people will leave this plastic on their own and Manipur will be free of plastics. So the role of media is very, very important. Please educate the people about harmful uses that these plastics have and how it is affecting our health. That people really leave using this plastic and they go to other alternative like we have cotton bags. Maybe other kind of bag that in Manipur now you have lots of packaging material like corn and crab that we are using now. All these things can be promoted by government and people can start using them. We are also thinking of kind of in the beginning maybe we can be providing these bags to the consumers so that they stop using these plastic bags, carry bags, etc.
Consolation Prize in the Third Association of Indian Universities National Women Student Parliament 2024-25, which concluded today at Centurion University of Technology and Management at R. Sitapur in Odisha. The team from Manipur University made it to the semi-finals in the Youth Parliament, which saw participation from 27 universities from across India. The Manipur University team was represented by Naurem Chelsia, a second semester MA Political Science student, Hundrakpam Nirsana Devi, a PhD scholar from Department of Earth Science MU, and Jessie Thiam, an MA English 4th semester student who is also SKTV News anchor. The team was led by team manager Dr. Koijam Sobita from Department of Teacher Education, Manipur University. The team from Manipur University cruised into semi-finals after winning the first, second and third round, where they successfully debated on topics such as One Nation, One Election, Uniform Civil Code and Telecommunications Act 2023. Lovely Professional University emerged as overall champion of the 3rd AIU National Women Student Parliament 2024-25.
The internet got suspended for months following the abrogation of the Article 370. And also at UP, the same happened against the protest of the Citizenship Amendment Act. However, also in my homeland, Manipur, Speaker Sir, in 2023, the internet suspension extended up to 200 days. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 200 days. Just imagine we are living in a digitalized world and living in an area where there is no access to internet. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that this is not how a good democratic government should work. The internet got suspended for...
Volunteers of Manipur Upon by Ima thronged the residence of NPP Vice President Y. Joykumar at Naurengthong today, demanding clarification on the ex-post in which Y. Joykumar implicated Arambai Tengol in the present crisis. Speaking on the sideline, President of Manipur Upon by Ima Thongam Inaukcha demanded a clarification from Joykumar regarding the controversial remark on X. She further maintained that Joykumar has not come out with any clarification so far, therefore people will be compelled to take action against him.
Cookie take a tip that we have around by net we have a matic. Since I saw a gray and I had seen to Pio Hizabani when I had Mana Hibana Mana Maggie Twitter that Maggie Twitter that Sendo Crazy Neva Maggie and I know it to Supira Amani. I do Sendo Crazy Neva. Civilians and own Crazy Neva. I couldn't do own but not ever hiding in a place. May am like Ista. What talks is out talk the Navagita Magda. I saw a gray Matexima. I land gray Hyper Wise. How you have never. How you are there. See, Aquina Sidacarino. How do you say around by Isa since the Aquina Kari, Higatorino, Moina Mogi Apambado, Tanaraga, Kaino, Matungtava, Quakanara. At the president means that so can you have a gimasin to Uya Dabara, Hibasimas Navale.
Various organizations of the state have submitted a memorandum to Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla to launch an investigation for the serious corruption allegations against the Managing Director of Manipur State Power Company Limited, NG Subhashandra. According to a report by Imphal Times on March 29th, the Managing Director has allegedly been demanding bribes ranging from 30,000 rupees to 2 lakh rupees from the employees in exchange for promotions and salary increments. The report further mentioned that nearly 280 MSPCL employees were promoted under suspicious circumstances. While these employees were naturally eligible for promotion under existing norms, the Managing Director misused his discretionary power to cause the promotion since he could delay or hold the same. Further, 227 watchmen cum cleaning assistants and 18 computer operators were also granted salary increments, raising further concerns about financial irregularities. The organizations further said that they have conducted a physical inspection and inquiry into the matter and found that the corruption charges against the said Managing Director are supported by substantial evidences. They further urged the Governor to initiate a high-level departmental inquiry into the said matter. The memorandum was signed by representatives from various organizations such as Ima Gimeira, Kanglei People Against Narcotics and Psychotropic Substances, Manipur International Youth Center, Meitei Tribe Union, Minority Students Association, Nupi Union for Peace and Integrity, United Meitei Pangal Committee, Yelhumi Furup, Youth Collective Manipur, All India Tanzim-e-Insaf Manipur, All Manipur Democratic Students Organization, All Manipur Meitei Pangal Clubs Organization, Apunba Owenba Manipur Amagidamak, Committee of Peaceful Coexistence Manipur, Federal Students Organization Kanglei Park, and Federation of Indigenous Peoples Democratic Movement. Transgender Empowerment Through Advocacy in Manipur Team Foundation, in association with State Skill Mission of Manipur State Rural Livelihood Mission, organized an awareness program cum baseline survey of transgender persons at Castle Hotel Palace compound today. Speaking in the program, Chief Operating Officer Skills for Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gramin Kaushalya Yojana, KH Bobby, said the program was organized under Rural Self-Empowerment Training Institute Skilling and with the aim to provide livelihood to transgender persons. He also urged transgender persons who could not attend today's program to visit the Office of State Rural Livelihood Mission in Moirangkhom so that they can avail some assistance and benefit.
Nasi Toriba program asi welfare of the transgender persons ki tungi oiba makoi ki livelihood activities sama paikat pianaba Ministry of Rural Development ki makhada Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gramin Kaushalya Yojana amasung Rural Self Employment Training Institute ki makhada makoi chi karamba training piraga masagi senthok lambi leijanaba amasung salary chaba yaba tolop chaba yaba thabak tawbi yanaba karamba job roles natraga karamba trade ta changjan bi yadage habigi achouba baseline survey ma tawnabi damakta khoina transgender person mayam asibu ngasi survey tawjabani anagomba Koiki Manipur ki Kachin Koyada Leriba transgender person singna ngasi ki program asi yahoba ngamdragasu koiki office Moirangkhom da leiba Manipur State Rural Livelihood Mission da laaga tanaviraga isaga chanaba potential leiba karamba field da karamba activities paikalaga sendal lambi amasung thenthong lambi leina ingbi agadage habasi mayamda sigi program ase tamjari
isagi transgender wizaraba but apply to matamdi legally transgender na tawda aduna kali transgender se institute to the tara lere kunle heritage Moigi to washroom mama, Moigi to hostel is block of but if you apply as a male or female, already normal lady, but you can try to labor, I have it described, but if you really have a problem and having registration of DC office, online transgender, cannot say options can be ready. Any other scheme, any other incentive, with the library.
All Manipur Ethnic Socio-Cultural Organization AMESCO and Khabaisoi Youth Library Sports Association jointly organized Sajibu Kudol Tamba Igi Khungul Liba at Khabaisoi Community Hall today. Speaking at the event, Manipur University's Economics Department Professor Dr. Chinglet Maisnam emphasized the importance of a common language for the indigenous communities to work together for development. He added that a common language can help any community in gaining knowledge from other communities. Dr. Chinglet Maisnam further stated that people can gain knowledge from the written quotes or literature of Meitei Pangal elders. He also emphasized the importance of unity among various communities. The event was also attended by AMESCO President Ibo Tombi Luitongbam and Maipak Ningthau Committee Convener Basemayum Arsad.
aduna kombire amasung kusumlei anisa masi khogi damatade bye bye ga new year ga adige langdai du aduna kari haire message de anu bachahi lakpa haibasa masi ari bachahi do madugi du aikoi kaina radamne aduna ari bachahi du da thokiba phattaba nuai taba thokdo punamakto tawbangam jiba punamaktu madu bidai piramaga anu bachahi sidi nuai ya thabana thanba shanti reiba punna nuksi sanana hingminaba adugi madugi chahi oiresi hadana madugi symbol lamane kusumlai amasung kombi deina piriba message.
Deputy Commissioner Thobal Ahanthem Subhash has informed that the district authority has started inspection of schools to find out if Pradhan Mantri Poshan or midday meal is fully implemented at the schools. Speaking at a press conference held at his office today regarding the matter, DCA Subhash highlighted that a monitoring committee consisting of 21 officers was also formed under Chief Secretary's order to ensure proper implementation of midday meal scheme in the state. He maintained that the monitoring committee had also submitted a report today. According to the report, some of the schools which has no students had falsely reported that they are implementing the scheme. DC Subhash further asserted that the district authority will take up action against such cases within a month. Further, he also urged local clubs and parents to support district administration in fully implementing midday meal scheme at schools and to inform the authority if any government schools are found to be exploiting the scheme.
Numagi PM Posangi Chak Pongo Pizabasi, Matam Chana, Amasung Apaba Tinjak, Pizanava, Equina Akanba, instruction Equina Pizare, Aduga Loina Luina, Equina Kitang Aran Matoba, Manba, Data Kra Equini inspection, Sida Pangapagi, Satra Masing Hen, Hapsan Bagumba, the Litzak, Kazanat Pongam Davo, Satra Layam Davagi, issue Mayam Labasi Equina. JDO almost so Makoigi staff that Equity inspecting officer reports in this year to Matunda Equina Masi Hamagi Manunda Equi Semdok Nava Amashung Sarkar the flexi program wherever PM Kosan Sim Mai Pahanavada Equi Liberiba parenting local clubs in the so Equity district administration the Mateng Pangview.
Indigenous Women and Children Foundation, District Child Protection Unit and Mount Gibeon School, Tamenglong jointly organized a one-panel discussion on the topic Understanding Juvenile Justice System at Youth Hall of Tamenglong Baptist Church Complex today. Speaking in the program, ADC ADM of Tamenglong, Chunglengmang Kipgen stressed on the need for police team, a social leader and general public to understand about child rights. While elaborating about juvenile justice system, Mr. Kipgen also informed that Tamenglong needs an observation home. Executive Director of IWCF, Kinderson Pamai, Officer in Charge, Tamenglong Women Police Station, H. Karaila Chawang, Chairperson of Child Welfare Committee, Genevi, ASI of Tamenglong Police Station, Jingtunlong Kamai, Protection Officer of DCPU, Tamenglong Kakuran Palmai, attended the discussion program as panelists. Charangpar Apun Mamaira Paibi staged a protest by blocking half of the Charangpar Inter-Village Road under Wangkem Assembly Constituency in Thobal District today. The protest was staged against the pathetic condition of the road, which has severely affected students and civilians who are traversing at the road daily. Speaking on the sideline, Maira Paibi member Manglembi highlighted that the previous government had issued a work order to pave the road under PMGSY. However, there has been no progress till now as the previous government did not conduct a tender for contractors. She further urged the government to conduct the tender and to pave road within a short time as various villages from Bengi, Icham Khunau, Lorembam, Nompok Sangmai and Lanmai Ther are using the road daily.
Charangpat to Thawal Haiba Tabalambi Asiki Matanga Lambi Tangkai Kingduna Governor Gi Mapamda Komasi Tamning Maramdi Mamang the Palambalangaki Matamda Wagoda Yauduna Layrabani Dubungasi Power Tender Tawidana Labor Maramna Lambi Asi Prajada Suki Matik Awa Mayok Nare Kulsapa Angang Sing Amasung Ana Yekutopusin Tauliba Mayamasida Zang Kudung Zada Mayok Nahale Lambi Asi Atumatam that Tender Tawiduna Prajamiam da Pabalambiama Atumatam the Simbi.
Sagang Sugnu to Wangu Makha Road, which was paved under PMGSY around a month ago, has shown signs of lack of quality control as grasses are growing in the middle of the road. Residents of the area expressed disappointment over the relevant department and contractors. It may be mentioned that various local clubs and organizations of the area had even called on relevant authority to pave the road through media. On the other hand, the residents highlighted that they had even urged the relevant authority and contractors to maintain quality control while paving the road. However, the authority and contractor did not even show up after some time. The residents further expressed suspicion if the contractor and local clubs colluded for personal gain. They also urged the relevant department to look into the issue. Manipur Students Federation has organized a one-day discourse on educational textbooks at Imphal College Hall at Kwakatel today. The discourse was attended by Education S Director N.G. Bhogendra, COSM Secretary Kundrakpam Ashikumar, BOSM Chairman Akam Joy Kumar, SCERT Director Ahibam Roman, All Manipur Recognized Private School Welfare Association President Laishram Joy Kuman, Amtai President Ranjan Yungkokpam, MSFTI former Director Virendra Salam, Ibotombi Institute of Education Kanchipur Principal Dr. R.K. Bijan and MSF President Hijam Roshan as resource persons. Addressing the discourse, MSF President Hijam Roshan highlighted that BOSM notified about the textbooks of class 1 to 10 to every school affiliated under them. He further expressed the need of resource persons to discuss about some schools adding extra syllabus on top of the syllabus provided by relevant board.
Malinguni kumatamda koigi happiness collectrum gi matangdaga like tamamdaida mahiroising asi momon minok amadi wakansing stress laitanabagi mawongda koi takpi bagi koi mamiga koi udabanate maduna makoi dugi lebak tugi naha oibasing mahiroising da hena kanaba pibido koi kanaba dude koi lominasi.
Mayalambi College students staged a sit-in at the college gate today against the authority for failing to send required lecturers. The students held various placards and also raised various slogans during the protest. Speaking on the sideline, the college's Students' Union Finance Secretary Pusam Alam Khan asserted that a lecturer from the college's economics department was wrongfully transferred as the department lacked lecturers. He also highlighted that the students had even submitted a memorandum to the authority regarding the issue on March 27th. However, the authority failed to take up any action regarding the issue. Alam Khan further warned that the students will stage various protests if the authority fails to send additional lecturers within 48 hours. In its observance of World Health Day, Babina Hospital, in collaboration with Pamel Foundation, is hosting a special 3-day health camp in Imphal. The camp, which began on April 3rd, aims to provide affordable and accessible health care to the community. The health camp, being held from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. daily, has seen an impressive turnout, with over 150 patients treated on just the second day. Medical Superintendent of Babina Hospital, Dr. Shamkumar Laishram, stated that the goal is to extend quality medical services to as many people as possible at the most affordable rate for those who face barriers to timely medical care. Specialists from various departments are contributing their expertise to the camp, including Dr. Tampasana Vairopam in neurology, Dr. Norim Vandana Devi in obstetrics and gynecology, and Dr. K.S.H. Kala heading the CTVS department. To make the initiative more affordable, 10% discount on all required investigations and procedures is also being offered. Babina Hospital and Pamel Foundation say they are committed to promoting preventive health care and community well-being. The camp concludes on April 5th, but more such initiatives are expected in the future. Manipur Amateur Boxing Association has congratulated 6 boxers from Manipur who were selected as part of Indian boxing for the upcoming Asian Boxing Championship 2025, which is set to be organized in Amman, Jordan from April 17th to May 1st. The selected boxers include K.H. Rudraksh and Nelson Kundrakpam for under 15 years boys 46 kg and 55 kg category respectively. L. Ambedkar for under 17 years boys 48 kg category, M. Milky S. Linthoi for under 15 years girls 43 kg and 49 kg respectively, along with L. Radhamni for under 17 years girls 57 kg category. Boxing Federation of India also announced the names of 5 boxers from Manipur to be a part of India camp, including H. Malyam, M. Lanchenba, T.H. Priti, Singsa Shimre and K.H. Lanchenba. And in today's weather report, according to ICAR Regional Center Imphal Part, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 29.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 20 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 79% in the morning and 39% in the evening. And before we close, here are the headlines once again. Rajya Sabha passes statutory resolution confirming imposition of President's rule in Manipur. Union Home Minister Amit Shah cites lack of clearance for government formation. Representatives of Amuko and Fox land in New Delhi to take part in crucial meeting to be convened by Ministry of Home Affairs tomorrow. Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences, JNIMS, faces alarming waste management crisis, raising fears of potential public health risk. Ban on single-use plastic is Manipur's only viable option in absence of composting facilities, asserts Mahut Principal Secretary R.K. Dinesh. And Manipur University bags consolation prize at the 3rd National Women Student Parliament. Sktv's news anchor Jessie Thiam among outstanding team members. My colleague Gentle Kumantham is coming up next, presenting Primetime Manipuri News. Stay tuned.